Hey everybody, Mark here, Backcountry Pipe. Just a gorgeous, cool Friday evening. No wind, bit of a chill in the air, and just sitting around the fire. Thought I'd maybe shoot a video. The second day of vacation, got a lot of things done. I got the chimneys all cleaned out. Pulled all the potatoes today, and I got the pool all closed up yesterday, so we're making progress. And I've just been thinking about Cape Cod. As you've seen from one of my previous videos, a couple weeks back, 3 weeks back I guess, I was down to Cape Cod. Just a magical place. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just one of those places once you go there you never forget it. We went down, me and my buddy, about, I guess it would be 10 years ago to the week. We went down after reading about it in a magazine, fishing magazine, and we left not knowing anything. Tent, Coleman stove, sleeping bag, and went down there, fished, had a blast. So we decided, after talking about it pretty much every month for 10 years, we went back. Had a great time. Just a fantastic time. I don't know what it is about that place. A lot's changed in 10 years though. The bait and tackle shops that we visited while we were there and made some contacts with, they're long gone, but we found some others. Kind of a dying breed on the Cape, unfortunately. The fishing's not what it used to be, and a lot of the old timers that had these shops have passed away or moved on, or just changing with the times, I guess. 10 years did change a lot, but geographically it's still just amazing. We stayed in Orleans. A lot of our time was spent in East Ham, which is probably one of my favorite spots. We fished Race Point. That's a pretty historic surf casting beach. There was a bait and tackle shop there called Nelson's Bait and Tackle, and it was just a fantastic old school kind of shop. The guys in there were super friendly, and they just had some pretty cool pictures on the walls from back in the 40s and 50s and 60s. All the striper fishing and surf casting and all the buddies from back in the day. It was awesome. And we fished Herring Cove, which was it was okay. There was some good fish in there, and back in the day, I guess, but it was pretty touristy and crowded. A lot of the Provincetown crowd was there. That's all I'm going to say on that. We fished Nauset Beach, and one thing that I'm probably going to remember for the rest of my life was fishing Nauset Beach at night. We were there on the full moon in August, and the beach, it was like daylight, calm. The water was calm, and you could look up and down the beach. You could see people walking. There were quite a few people out, and we were fished from 9 o'clock at night to probably 1:30 in the morning, and a lot of people out strolling on the beach. You never needed a lantern, flashlight, headlamps, anything. It was so bright, and you look up the beach and you see the tail lights, or the vehicles driving out in the dunes, probably going fishing. It was one of those summer nights that I'll never forget. Absolutely beautiful, and what a night to fish. Sitting on Nauset Beach, full moon. We had our Dunkin' Donuts coffees, and wow, just thinking about that place, what it must have been like back in the day. And another highlight of our trip we fished was with a guy named Captain Joe and Chatham Bait and Tackle. And we went out through Chatham Inlet and fished out there, probably 2 miles out, 70 feet of water, and we were catching stripers, bluefish, 20 pounds, 27 pound stripers, you know, bluefish galore. It was just, that was the icing on the cake of the whole trip. But yeah, the Cape, certainly leaves an impression on you. And everyone's so friendly down there. They were amazed we drove all the way from Nova Scotia to go striped bass fishing, especially when the striped bass fishing wasn't there. But we wanted to retrace our footsteps from 10 years ago when we did catch fish. We had a great time, and it just leaves an impression on you. And I often listen to the radio station from Cape Cod on the internet. And my wife thinks I'm absolutely crazy, but she hasn't been there, so I don't know. I get pretty nostalgic about things at times, and that is just one incredible place. Once you see past all the touristy stuff, we were there fishing, but it was, you could almost picture yourself what it would be like back in the 60s and 50s, and all the striped bass fishing and the camaraderie of the guys that all seem to know each other right from Chatham to probably Truro or Whalefleet or wherever. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Reminiscing. Playing back my trip to Cape Cod in my mind. I'd love to see the place in the winter when it's quiet. Probably puts a whole different spin on everything. Evenings like this are going to be numbered. It's certainly going to be cooler. And you really appreciate when you get some time like this when you have a 5-month-old. She's sleeping, and my wife has no interest in sitting outside by a fire on a cool evening, so kind of just like the solo time. Anyway, that's my little ramble. Hope I didn't waste your time, but I just thought I'd make a video, say hello, and hope everyone's having a good time out there. Talk to you later. Bye.